This is the start to finish build of my 1966 Ford Thunderbird that I got from my buddy Dalton at Polebarngarage. It had been sitting for about 30 years, had a ton of rust, needed a ton of work. Now she is all buttoned up, so let's get to the footage.
I can't tell you how depressed I am. Oh, that's perfect!
What's up? It's Caseyscustoms. This video is the start to finish video on my Ford Thunderbird. I bought it from my buddy Dalton from Polebarngarage. That's not him. That's not Crucible Coachworks. Currently in somewhere, Pennsylvania, Maryland. We're doing Porsche stuff. So today's video is going to be the start to finish of the Thunderbird. Rusty piece of shit. Had to make the quarter pounds from scratch, make the trunk from scratch. A lot of paint work. I have another collaboration coming up with another YouTuber who lives out here. Tom something, can't remember his name. Stay tuned for that. Have fun watching the T-Bird build. Today, we are going to be going to Polebarngarage's house, and we're going to do a trade. I'm going to be trading my 1977 Chevy Malibu wagon. Me and Dalton from Polebarngarage decided we were going to trade. I was going to trade my wagon for his 66 T-Bird that he was going to sell the other day, and I said, I want that T-Bird. So that's what we are going to trade for. I love my milk truck. We have to build it at some point. Also, Dad wants to put that on like a turbo Volkswagen Golf. I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked already. We got the wagon all loaded up, heading to Polebarngarage. Necessarily need anything. I'm just asking.
No. And this thing, this Grand Prix, maybe I might just sell the. I was just gonna pluck the motor and trans out of it. Oh, that's about it.
I'm taking this one home. Ooh, what the hell is that? An Edsel?
That's JD's '59 Ford.
I'd never even seen it. This is. Okay, I don't know how much footage I got at Polebarn's spot. Kind of just walked past it, and I was like, that's cool. I like the interior. Sweet, let's trade. And then I started checking out all of his other stuff. We were shooting the shit. Dogs fighting. Sorry. The little Frenchie can do better than you'd think as small as she is. See? Probably the nicest interior I've ever seen in my life. The fact that it's original. You want in? You want in the camera? Yeah, okay, all right. No, get out of the car, please. Jesus Christ. See the trunk, there's a stop sign back there or something. There was no way to pop the hood here, so I was like, what's going on? It's all the way under the bumper, or under the valance, down here. That's new, never seen that before. Never had a Thunderbird before either, so that'll do it. So I think what I'm gonna do is take some of this old cloth off and that cover. I don't need to take that off. I already know that that's gone if they screwed a sign in. But I want to see how bad it is up in there. It doesn't seem too bad, but I really can't tell. So let's do that real quick before we get too crazy. Okay, good news. This stuff here actually isn't as bad as I thought. Somebody put a piece of plate here with some foam. So I was worried about it. It's really not bad. It doesn't look, this seems to be worse than what's under there, at least from what I can see from the bottom. There's nothing under there either. So I think we're good. Okay, here's the problem. This was brand new. I don't think it's ever got hooked up. Is that one wrong, maybe? It looks close. I don't know. It is a bitch to get it out. I got it unbolted and then it took me 10 minutes to wiggle it out underneath. I don't know if this one will even go back in there. Okay, I think I have this right, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it some gas, start it. That should start shooting gas out, I think. I've cut the living hell out of myself. Whoa, that's too much. Come on, that should have been good. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, it spit everywhere. Oh, I was looking at the wrong hose. That hose isn't hooked up. My bad. We got a lot of gas out. Okay, that needs to go there, and then we're good. I was looking at a wrong hose I cut. All right, let's do that real quick. We should be good now, I think.
Stop the brake. Hit the brakes. Hey, there you go. Now you got brakes?
They're better than the van, but they're not great.
Well, you don't have a building to hit. Okay.
There we go. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, they aren't good at all, actually. The last time I drove a car without brakes, it did not end very good. She got a little pep in her step, baby! Alright, now let's not get too cute, because I cannot stop. Oh, wow. Yeah, brakes are almost gone. She definitely needs brakes. Are you on? If you're not on, I'm gonna be pissed. This is Uncle Jim. Big fan of Uncle Jim. Oh, never mind. That's not Jim's house. You better turn around. I'm gonna make sure that camera's on. Oh, I can't stop it in reverse. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Woo-hoo. I think we have one brake working. Maybe one. I got it mashed to the floor to stop. So a smart person would not go very fast, but I'm not very smart. Oh, she's got some get up and go, baby. Oh, this thing just floats. I don't know why I had shocks in it. It doesn't seem like it needs shocks. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. Oh, there we go. Ooh. We got a little too cute with it there. Got way too cute with it there. There we go. Do the wipers work? No, wipers don't work. Air doesn't work. Stop. Please stop. Does the vent work? Heat doesn't work. Alright, so we definitely got to fix some stuff in here, but she runs and drives perfect. I can't stop. Can't stop! Can't stop! Oh shit! I'm to the floor. I am to the floor. So let's get her in neutral. There we go. There we go. No, I couldn't stop it when it was in gear.
A little bit more. Oh, right there. Put it in gear.
Runs. She drives. She needs some brakes. I think I'm gonna fix the patch in the trunk that's a stop sign or a yield sign or whatever it is. But I mean, it don't need much. I'm just towing this baby to the shop to work on it, and I lost brakes. And Dad's was towing down a hill too fast. I swerved to miss him, went in that grass over there, came down here, and started hitting the e-brake. That kind of started doing it, but still wasn't great. And finally came to a stop here. Somehow, in all of that, we lost the tow strap. So the old man's going to get the tow strap. That's one of the dumber things we've done. I knew it had brake issues, but I just thought they were kind of bad. I didn't realize they were gone. Look at the puddle of brake shit right there. Yep. That's why. Whew. My heart is racing, baby. Damn. We definitely got to fix that. Whew, it looks good though. Where the hell is the old man at? Son of a bitch. Where'd he go? Hey, there he is. And we got Delilah with him.
What you doing?
Where the hell was it?
What? Toe strap?
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Did you go get another chain?
I got the chain.
Oh, shit. Okay, so slow. Hey, man, I had to do something. It was either that.
Did you have that running while you were...
No, I was going to, and I said, I don't want to. Holy shit, the one time.
You shit your pants.
I was fucking freaking out. I was like, oh my God. And I had my foot on the e-brake, and I was like, damn it, usually on these old cars, you hit the e-brake, it just locks up. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Hey, just put a little bit.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but we have no brakes.
Yeah, well, I got something, but yeah. There's a puddle under the front wheels, so I know it's something bad. Let's see here, okay. Woo! Holy shit, man. Okay. Go slow. Dear Godfather. He popped over this hill. He said he was barely going. He was doing 20, and I was freaking out. He's already kind of getting too cute. This time instead of missing him, I'm running right into his ass. I don't give a shit. Bam! Right in the bumper. Yep. You gotta go a little faster than that, guys. Come on. Wow, he's literally doing 2 miles an hour. Okay, well, it's better safe than sorry, I guess. Let's see what the old fitness tracker said. You're at a very high stress point. There we go. Hold on, wait, let me see it. You are at a very high stress point, it says. Oh, now it's hot as hell in here too. Shit. And everything's electric and I don't have the battery plugged in. Son of a bitch. Feel like, I don't know. I kind of want to take a nap now. Oh, I can't believe I didn't have the camera going. You can go faster than this, Father. Go ahead, you can go a little bit quicker than that. There you go. I can actually stop his truck pulling me with the brakes right now. Yeah, what the hell? Yep. Also, Dad went and looked for the toe strap for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It seemed like I was out there forever. Somebody drove past and yelled, Caseyscustoms! So whoever you were, well, what's up? I was a little stressed out, so I wasn't really paying attention. But thanks for being a fan. Love you. Ooh, I felt that one. Fuck. Ouch. Oh. Perfect. Okay. Whoa.
The next day.
All right, she is finally at the shop. I did not think we were going to waste an entire day getting this down from Dad's house. He lives a mile away. We had to take the 50 Chevy up there and then bring the 66 T-Bird here. And before I pull it in and start digging into it, I want to get it really cleaned. It has been sitting for a very long time. It sat at Dalton's Polebarngarage. It sat there for months before I got it, and then it's been sitting months since I've had it. So she needs cleaned up. Also, the trunk is full of shit. Need to clean all that out. There's a bunch of parts that came with it, and I have ordered a bunch of parts. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't remember what came with it, and I don't remember what I ordered, because I bought this shit 6 months ago. I think it's all new brake stuff. Maybe a brake booster? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. He put a new master cylinder on it, but I don't think that's our problem, because we have leaking fluid from the calipers. So we got something going on there, but I think I bought a new booster. And the most exciting thing is I picked these up last week. It's not a rabbit cage. It was used OEM side skirts. I had never really seen side skirts on a T-Bird before, and I just happened to see a post, and I was like, wow, that's cool. I looked them up, and they were like $600. I was like, well, never mind. Found these on eBay for, I think, $120, 115, 110 with free shipping. And I said, that's the ones. They look really good, but we're gonna get those power washed while we're cleaning all this shit up. I really wanna get all this shit out of the trunk too, so let's do all that. I should have took a before video, but I didn't. I spent an hour on this trunk, and it looks horrible, but trust me, it was bad. All right, I need to remember this whenever we paint this. We're not focusing on paint this video. I'm gonna get the wheels off so we can start looking at brakes. I just wanna get the thing running and driving this video. Then we have rust repair to do. We got rust down here in the quarters, real bad on both sides. There's a little bit of rust in the front of the quarter panel too. But let me show you this. We just power washed it. I've blown it off 2 or 3 times. Check this out. There is so much shit that comes out of this vent system or whatever it is. It's unbelievable. Look at that. I've done this 10 times. It just keeps coming out.
That's what she said.
So I gotta remember that whenever we paint, or that's gonna get everywhere. All right, I got the wheels popped off, and I thought we had problems with both fronts. I think it's just the front passenger. Look at this wheel and the amount of brake fluid on it. The front is dry. Now listen, I just pulled this in. We already got a puddle, and I can't tell if it's, I don't know if this line didn't break. I think it might be broke, or it's that fitting right there on the pressure line. Oh, it could be both too. Ooh. Oh yeah, we got some stuff coming out. I gotta watch this back to see where it came from though. Holy crap, it is coming out of this line as fast as it's almost like having a bleeder wide open. So let's get this out of here. Hopefully it's not just the weirdest threads ever and we can just replace it. Let's find out. So the passenger side basically crumbled when I took it off. The driver's side wasn't leaking, but it's still a very old line. So I went ahead and took it off and got it straightened. All right, went to the parts store, got my brake lines. They didn't have the size I needed, so I bought brake lines a little bit too long, and we're gonna make them ourselves. I've showed this tool on this channel 20 times by now, but I swear it never gets old. I love it so much. Set it right there. Operation 1. I have found out a little bit of lube in there helps it a little bit. Operation 1. Make sure your brake line your fitting is not on backwards. It's not this time. That's great. Operation 2, and we're done. Perfect flare every single time, and it's a double flare, which is even better. Gotta get one of these. Not sponsored. Bought it on Amazon. It was like 180 bucks, I think. Use the shit out of it. Eastwood has one that's really nice as well. Use my code Caseyscustoms something. 10. Caseyscustoms 10. All right, let's get these babies installed. All right, I got them bled, and there was a proportioning valve that was blocked off. It wasn't being used. It just had all 4 lines going to one port on the master cylinder. I don't know if it was like that before or if Dalton did that because so many things were leaking, which I probably would have done too. I hooked that back up. Once I got that hooked back up, I had to bleed everything because if you've ever tried to bleed a proportioning valve, it's a pain in the ass. It'll lock up one set, the other will stay open. It's just really hard. So I had to get my pressurized bleeder out. Got them all bled, pretty sure. I got the pedal wedged down right now. That's good. That's good. Okay, we got brakes, baby. Now, the real question is, will it let off? Sometimes you can get them a little too cute. You make everything a little too tight, and they won't be free. Yes! Yes! Oh, sweet. This battery box literally disintegrated whenever I hit it with the pressure washer. There was 2 other sides that just fell off. They're outside, and I can pull the rest of it out if I wanted to. But I'm going to leave it there for now, but we're going to... I don't know if I'm going to make one or order one. Probably be just as easy to make one. It looks like somebody welded square tubing on there already. So yeah, we'll take this out, but not for now. I just want to throw a battery in it and listen to a run because it's been a while. Let's do that. A really nice car. I mean, the interior alone makes me love this thing, but I can't keep them all, for God's sakes. I'm already keeping the Suburban. But this would be a good one to keep, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you haven't watched, look at that interior. Oh. Now, I will say, we gotta figure out some wiring stuff because a lot of this isn't working. There's a button somewhere. I did it the other day, but I don't know what I did. There's a button, this whole thing slides over, but I don't remember what I pushed the other day. View. Oh, that's a bummer. This thing will go that way like a foot, but I don't remember what I did. It wasn't that important. Okay. Let's see what happens. I just looked up and realized there's no rear view mirror, so. Ha! Take her for a spin. Brakes. Uh-oh. Well, brakes work, but they're stiff as hell. They shouldn't be that stiff. I bet we got brake booster problems. That should be a lot easier than it was. It still stops, but I really gotta hammer it. I don't like that. I'm gonna run up to the gas station and put some gas in it. Also, I gotta get a pop. Yeah, wow. That pedal is as hard as a rock. Ooh. Oh, wow. We definitely got something going on there. It's stopping though, that's something. But damn. Yeah, that's gotta be a booster. Good. I want to put fresh gas in it. If we were smart, we'd get it on the highway. Maybe we should get it on the highway. That might be real stupid though too. But I'm kind of stupid, so hopefully it's on this side or it's in the back. It's on the driver's side, son of a bitch. And I don't want to go too crazy with the gas because just in case we need to cut something with the rear end, we shouldn't have to with the lowering. Just in case, I don't want to put 20 gallons in it and then have to drop the tank. But I do want fresh gas in it because I don't know. It has a new tank, so it should be fresher, but I don't know how fresh it is. So I'm going to put like 2 gallons in it, then I'm gonna go check my gauge and see if my gauge works. I put 2 gallons in it. Let's see if the gas gauge moved. Gas gauge moved. Sweet. Oh, damn, it's almost full, actually. We don't need to put a bunch more in. Wait, maybe it's not full. Half full, okay. All right, so I put 3 gallons in it, 4 gallons in it, and it filled it up. It went from half a tank to full. So I have a feeling the tank must be like that, because I wouldn't have thought 4 gallons would top it off, but that's okay. Now I think we get on the highway, which is not the smartest thing, But I want to see how she does. And wherever I'm getting on the highway right now, it's actually just a little like half mile before the exit, so you don't have to go crazy. It's not like we're gonna be on the highway for 20 miles. But I kind of want to see how she does. Stopping really good, but boy, you gotta hit the brakes. My leg would hurt if I had to drive it any too far. Couple decades, might as well get it out on the highway. Damn, it's running good. Oh yeah, now I see the speed. That's cool as hell. Oh yeah. Oh, we didn't love that. Backfiring a little bit. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was, but I didn't love it. We're alright. She's okay. She was just a little mad I let off too much. I floored it and then let off. Actually, you know what? Hey, let's see if Dad's home. If Dad's home, we'll stop by and say hi real quick. Come out front real quick. Alright, bye. Considering yesterday we almost wrecked this thing, that's pretty awesome to be out cruising now. Got brakes, baby! I can't tell you how much I hate compressing springs. It's like loading a bomb and we're using a shitty spring compressor that the threads are all bad on, so we're gonna stand back a little bit. The bomb is officially loaded. Can I pull that out maybe with a pry bar? Because I don't want to get my fingers anywhere near this shit. Let me go a little bit more. Oh, so much potential energy right there. All right, let me fight it a little bit. Oh, God. It's out, but I'm almost more scared of it when it's out. Oh, God. Maybe it's not out. Shit. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, I'm so scared. You have no idea how scared I am. If those threads weren't so bad, I wouldn't be as scared, but I still don't love it. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Easy. God. Oh, I'm such a pussy. Here, let me get out of the way. We're just gonna flick it over there. Oh, shit. Woo-hoo! The bomb is on the floor. Now we gotta release it and try not to kill ourselves. Woo! Look at how ridiculously long that spring is. Holy crap. That's 2.5 foot. That's the biggest front spring I've ever seen. Holy shit. It's as tall as the CRX, for God's sakes. By the way, the old man's supposed to be block sanding this. He ain't done shit. That's all right. We're not going to yell at him right now. He got all excited about this. He's asking about what we can do for the paint. I'm like, motherfucker, why don't you get the block sand? Anyways, sorry. I think I'm going to go ahead and just take the other one out. I probably, since it'd be a good time to clean all the crap up, there's just all kinds of junk in here that needs out now. Rust and bad rubber seals that we should replace. So I think I'll do that and then take, oh, God, that just blew up on me. I think I'll take all that out, get it wire wheeled, probably do the front and rear, and then we'll put all the new stuff in after we get it all cleaned up. Let's go try and do this on the other side. Not a fan of spring compressors, let me tell you. Woo, let's go. I see why they said you really have no other choice, though, because the way these A-arms are, even if you took the ball joints out, they're not going anywhere. It's already all the way down that way. So it can only go up, which wouldn't help you get a spring out. So just a not fun situation. Let's go to the other side. This one really had to get compressed to come out. I was scared on that side. I'm really scared on this side. Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't ever want to do that again. Front suspension is out. I got the spring compressor out of there. That one was a little shady. It got a little crooked on me. I couldn't straighten it the way it was. But hey, we got it done. No big deal. I went outside with that one because I was like, hey, if it blows up, it's not going to be anywhere in the shop. Ended up working okay. I took the air blower, blew it in there, and I mean, the amount of rust and shit that just went everywhere, you have no idea. I want to hit that with a wire wheel, get it cleaned up a little bit more before we mess with those and get them back in there. So we are going to do the rear suspension now. And all we have to do, I think my light's on the other side. All we have to do, I'm not saying it like it's easy, but it should be easier than the front, is take that. Actually, I might not even have to take that shock off. I just need to take these U-bolts off. Now, since they're so old and shitty, I'll probably have to cut them. Take those off, and then our block goes right in between the leaf spring and the rear end. We should have plenty of room up here where we don't need to get crazy with a C-notch. Probably need to take the bump stops out, but it shouldn't, quotations, hit the exhaust or anything. We'll find out whenever it's time. But pretty straightforward. Old rusty shit always makes it a little trickier, but should, God, I've said should like 3 times the last minute, should be easier than the front. Let's get going. Working on old cars is so much fun. Look at the rust coming out of this. Oh, that's good. That's a good file. Holy crap. All right, now first off, this is 100% my fault for saying this should be the easy side. Front should be hard, rear should be easy. That is, of course, until Thunderbird decided to make the weirdest leaf spring mount I've ever seen in my life. I've had plenty of Fords, had plenty of Chevys, had plenty of Pontiacs, Lincolns, everything. I have never saw that shit before. That is an enclosed leaf spring mount that's not needed, and then on top of that, it's full of glue. This is like a rubberized insulator, they called it. The new U-bolts don't fit it. The glue doesn't come off. They glued it in between the bolt to take it off. I spent 3 hours on that side, and it pissed me off so much I didn't even film it. So I decided whenever I would come over here, I'd show you what the hell's going on. I have to chisel this apart, and then if I'm lucky, the bolt will come off. Didn't get very lucky on that side, but it did end up breaking, which was lucky. The bolt is in between all this rubber. So you got to take a drill, run a drill in there, and just try and eat up as much of the rubber as you can. Beat a socket on it, and then try. It's a mess. I got the other side done, but it's still going to need some fabrication work to finish, but it's good enough for now. Don't ever say one side should be easier. I know that. I've done this 100 times. I'm an idiot. Let's keep working. Son of a bitch. Well, we got ourselves a problem. I took the leaf spring mounts apart, just like I did on the other side. These ones are so rusty, the bottom 2 leaves shattered. They were already broke, they were already bent, I would say, and then this shit was all that was holding them together. Look at the rust, look how thin that one is. Wow. That one might actually be broke too. Oh! This heavier one looks okay. And not great. So yeah, we need to get some leaf springs for this side. I'm still gonna put it all back together. That way I can have, you know, a car that moves, but we're gonna have to replace a leaf spring for sure. Maybe both of them, I don't know. They are a bitch to get off, because whenever I was looking up a video on how to take that off, there was a guy that took the whole leaf spring out, and he was talking about how the front mounts are just impossible. My main leaf looks good, so I might be able to just separate it and then add leaves here. I'll have to look them up though. I don't know, I haven't checked. Let's keep going. Let's get this shit all buttoned up. Whew, what a pain in the ass that was. I've taken a lot of leaf springs apart. I've never seen them just fall apart, broken in half like that. That's crazy. Too much rust and a little too much stress. Thank God it didn't happen when I was doing 75 on the highway. I am welding one of these leaf springs. Obviously not to use long term, this is just temporary because I want to make sure all of my mounts work in the leaf spring mounts. So we're gonna light this bitch up. I got my welder turned way up. Okay. Woo! That baby is hot. I melted that 1/4-inch plate or whatever that is. While that cools, I'm gonna go mess with my stupid Caseyscustoms mount on the radiator shroud and also get started on the battery box we have to make. I'm gonna have to cut it out because it is a piece of crap. Let's go. Okay, beautiful. This one was a hell of a lot easier than the Suburban. Got my gaps real tight. I'm gonna come in tomorrow and weld it up. Grind it down, get it welded. I might TIG weld it. Might go a little bit easier TIG welding. I don't know, I might MIG weld it. I'm done for the night. That leaf spring is still really hot. Like I said, it's just temporary, but if I bolt it down while it's that hot, it might just break the weld or bend the living hell out of it. And even though it's not forever, just in case it needs to stay on there for a couple weeks while we're moving the car around, I don't want it to snap and then break a mount. Red Bondo, gray again, and then white. This bubble might not be actual rust through. That might just be bubbly paint. Wow, I didn't realize it was that thick. Damn. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. We're not tackling that in this video, I'm telling you that right now. That's a 1/2 inch thick right there. Oh, I'd rather have rust than that much Bondo. What about you? Oh, yeah. Very depressing. Shit. And rust. Got a little bit of rust and Bondo. That's nice. Okay, let's... Oh, well, there went my quarter panel. Okay. All right, let's play with the skirts. Oh, God. That's upsetting. That's a little upsetting. Not gonna lie to you. Ugh. Well, this was a lot worse than I thought. There is really no quarter panel there. That whole thing is Bondo and fiberglass. That's about a 1/2 inch. That's about 3/4 of an inch. So I don't know that that body line even exists anymore once we dig into it. That's a can of worms a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, you know, a normal can of worms. Didn't realize it was going to be a 5-gallon bucket of worms. So not excited about that, but I'm still going to kind of get the skirts fitting. I'm not going to go crazy with fitting the skirts because essentially that whole quarter panel is going to get cut out now. And what we might do is make the skirt to the quarter panel since we're making all that from scratch, and we will just essentially make it like a flush mount skirt, even though it's technically not a flush mount, if that makes any sense, because I don't see any other way of doing it. That's fun. Good times. All right, let's keep going. Shit. I don't want to panic, but it might be too low. I just dropped the front down, and I think it's on the ground. Oh my god. You know, hey, it is what it is. That's fine. Holy crap. I don't know how I'm gonna jack this up now. All right, well, give me a minute. Wow. All right, this was tricky. Kind of had to use a block and then use a smaller jack and then use another jack, but we should be free now. Oh my God, that's so low. It might be actually laying on the ground so much it won't roll, but let's find out real quick. Holy crap, we might be good. I just turned it, didn't seem like it was hitting, and it rolls a little bit. So we're gonna take it outside and wrap this video up. Oh, also, I didn't even tell you, this quarter panel is so bad that the side skirt has nothing to grab to. They have little hooks on them that go up and grab the quarter panel. There is an inch of mud on the inside of the piece, so there's nothing for it to grab to. So I use self-tappers just to get something on there. I was hoping this was the better side. I think this side's just as bad. I didn't bother grinding it down because I already know how bad the other side is, but after looking at the inside of it, I think this one's just as bad as that one, so that is very upsetting. Also, I didn't even notice this. I saw this dent. I didn't realize that there is rust in this front fender real bad. Oh my God. Let's see. Yep, there's a... Don't put Bondo over rust, guys. It never works out. Look at that shit. So, yeah, that's fun. I think I'm gonna have to take the front bumper off to fix that. Ugh, really didn't want to have to take bumpers off, but here we are. We want to be cool and paint everything. Oh, all right, let's get it outside, see how it looks on the ground. Ooh, I'm so happy. It looks way more than 3 inches. 3 inches is huge, don't get me wrong. We all know that 3 inches is basically half your arm, but if you'd have told me this was like a 6 or 8 inch drop, I would have believed you, because it is on the ground. I haven't checked for frame clearance. We'll do that once it's outside, but yeah. Whew, let's get her outside. Check it out. Dude, it looks so good. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's dragging a little bit when we went down the alley, but oh, it's freaking amazing. It looks like it's bagged. Totally not bagged. Something's rattling when we drive it, but I think it's okay. I'm so happy with how this came out. Oh my God. Sitting pretty. Oh. I'm really not excited about digging into the rust repair. Now that I know there's a lot of Bondo in it, I'm seeing spots that I'm nervous about. These back corners are really bad and bubbly. We haven't even started stripping anything yet. I'm just taking trim off, but look at this. I think I can pull this whole quarter panel off by hand. Oh my God. Yep. Oh my God. Wow. I don't think that's metal. I think that's fiberglass. Look at that. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. Oh no, let me get a chisel. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow, that's not great. Oh no. Oh, that's a bummer. I think we are going to open up a whole can of worms on this one. Oh, let's keep going. Damn.
One long, angry line later.
This is not a good sign. The first 2 bolts I went to take off to get the inner fender out need cut. Not good. Oh shit, might have spoke too soon. No, I didn't! Yes! What a funky bumper. Oh, that was scarier than it should have been. Okay. Whew. Hate taking trim off. Oh God, I'm not excited. I literally just sat down and like straight up facepalm, head in my hands going, what the hell? This is 1.5 inches thick and the body line is perfect. This guy was a sculptor, whoever did this. He might be the best body man on the planet. What the hell? Holy shit. This is so bad. I can't believe it was this bad. This whole body line is just Bondo, I think. I think that whole thing is Bondo. Oh, I gotta find a magnet. Son of a bitch. Is there any metal in this car at all? Holy crap, dude. I can't tell you how depressed I am. Holy shit. Also, the patch panel that they made, this is like roofing tin. It's so thin. Holy shit. Wow. That's the craziest chunk of Bondo I have ever pulled off in my 20-year career. Holy shit, man. I don't really drink, but I might need a drink after this. Holy shit. This isn't good. Check it out. It gets really weak right there. Won't grab it all there. Won't grab it all there. A little bit right there. So that's why you always want to put an etching primer on bare metal. You've probably seen me do it 100 times. You don't even have to like mix it up in a gun. There's a really good etching primer in a can. But yeah, this is why you never do Bondo straight over bare metal. Because over time, the Bondo will absorb water and then it will start rusting out your metal. Especially if you use really thin-ass metal like these people did.
Check out the bottom of this door. Just filled full of tar. What a pain in the ass this has been.
We got her stripped all the way down, at least all the rust stripped. Basically all the Bondo that needs stripped out, we got it done. Looked these up, and they're actually welded on. So these aren't a panel you can buy like on a Mustang where they bolt on. Not only are they welded on the quarter panels, the mounts are welded on as well. So there's no way to remove it. But this was so rusty, I cut it off anyway, but we're gonna have to make this work. And since we have these skirts, we can use these skirts. And the way I cut this, I left the stock body lines right there. So I know where it should go and how it should go back. This would be much harder if this was more rusted, but we got lucky. This isn't a beautiful piece of metal right here, but it's solid and we can reuse it. We're gonna have to bend it around a little bit, but it's okay. Let's make sure we get that lined up. All right, so we know that's our body line, and our skirt has a body line on it. Where's my, there we go. Okay, so, and you know what else I'll do is I'll do a center line on my axle as well. Right there. If you don't have a plumb bob, you can use a piece of tape. Okay, and then we'll mark this because this is probably gonna fall off. So, we have this body line, we also have this body line here. I'll put a piece of tape on it just so you can see it on camera. Doesn't want to stick to that rusty metal because I need to clean it. Okay, so now we have a really good idea of not only what we need to replace, but how it needs to go back. So I need to get this up here, squared where it needs to go, and then we'll take some measurements. So there's our body line. Let's make sure we get this centered. Right there. I actually want it a little bit more back. Kind of like them a little more centered than they are from the factory, honestly. And if you're doing this, make sure your jacks are on your suspension. I actually don't have them on my suspension, so I'll probably change that here in a second. So we need our piece that we're going to make to be at least 3 inches. 3 inches there. And it can be wider out here, but this isn't that big of a deal because we can add straighter metal to it later. 5. So that lets me know how much I need to cut this. I've already trimmed it down to size, and I had to make this 5 inches by 1 inch, but I don't need the full 5 inches. So what I'm gonna do is cut this way down. Technically I could cut it up more, but I'm gonna cut it way down here, and then we can start shaping this to our skirt. That was a lot of nerd talking, but if there's any metal workers out there, you'll probably get a kick out of it, just in case you've never seen that done. That's how I do it anyway. All right, let's cut some shit. Okay, we have our angle iron. I'm calling this angle iron, it's just bent sheet metal. We have it basically cut to size so we can start forming it to our fender skirt. If you're, an amateur metal worker and you're looking at this going, well, how the hell are you going to bend, a piece of 90-degree sheet metal in curves? There's a couple different ways to do it. The best way, the easiest way, is with a shrinker stretcher. What this thing does, let me show you. It has little teeth in there, and they actually grab the metal and squeeze it in or squeeze it out, which will gradually give you a curve here. And it's so strong, it will pull that bend with you. Let me show you. I think this is the wrong way, but that's okay. We're just showing. Now, obviously, I've only done it a couple times. You got to do this 100 times to get it to move, but you can see it's starting to curve. Now, that is a shrinker. I need to use the stretcher because I want it to work the other way. I want it to go this way. I want it to curve this way with my piece. Not everybody has one of these. Another way to do it, kind of just the easy backyard way, the way I used to do it, takes a lot longer, but it also works. Let me show you. Now, first off, I want to say I am not going to spend this whole video doing like how-to with rust repair stuff, but I have people ask these questions all the time, so I'm just kind of showing you before I jump in and just start making all these pieces. This is the piece we use with our shrinker stretcher. Like I said, I think that's the shrinker because it pulls in. I need to use the other one. Air compressor, of course. Also, people said in my last video, you guys can't hear the air compressor, so why do you get so mad about it? My new mics are really good about droning it out. Also, Richard, the editor, he can turn it down whenever it kicks on. My old mics would just ruin the talking, so it's kind of just built into my mind that I can't have it running, so it pisses me off. I swear, it's been on for 2 hours. It's kicked on twice in those 2 hours. No big deal. As soon as the camera gets on, it kicks on. Shrinker stretcher. Now, I bought that set used, I think, for 50 bucks 10 years ago. They still work great. You can buy them new for, I think, 150, 200 bucks at Harbor Freight. Get them if you do a lot of this stuff. If not, let me show you other ways guys do this. The common old school way, I saw my dad do this 100 times as a kid, is cut a bunch of slits in one of the bins, like that, and then bend it how you want it. Let's say we want to go this way. I'm doing this quick, so it's not going to look pretty, but trust me. So, if I made those cuts better, it would. So you get the same curve. Well, if I would have cut it better, you would. You get the same curve. The only problem is you'll have 100 welds or 100 cuts to weld up at the end. It is not fun, but it will work. And, you know, it's cheap. You can do it. Another way you can do it, it's hard to do it if you have a bunch of curve to do, but you can take a hammer with a point at the end of it. It needs to be a flat point like that. And hit it essentially the same way the shrinker stretcher is doing. See it starting to curve? You're just compressing that metal together, or if you're trying to open it up, stretch it, you would hit them basically the other way, if that makes any sense. Instead of V'ing them in, you'd V them out, and it would widen itself out. It is very time consuming. You can see it a little bit better there. It's very time consuming, and it's a giant pain in the butt if you have a really long piece. But both of these methods will work. If you don't have any tools, you don't have a shrinker stretcher, and you want to just kind of start beating around some metal to see if you can make stuff work, I recommend this. The little slits work a lot better. I'll still do these sometimes. I might even do them on these skirts. Sometimes you have such a hard curve that you got to do a cut just to get rid of metal because it needs to go in so much. Get out there, give it a shot. Like I said, I started welding when I was like 10. Dad was a body man. This used to be actually a body shop. He used to paint cars in here. It was called South Park Auto Body. He ran it for years. He was a body man. He did not do that much welding because when he was doing it in the 90s, they just didn't do a lot of like rust repair, quarter panel stuff. It just was never done. But I always liked that part. So by the time I was 10, I was welding. By the time I was 15, I could weld better than he did, just because he never used it. He didn't like it. And so I just always liked it. I always liked messing with metal. When I turned 18, I started doing rust repair. I built my own car. I built a 57 Chevy. Started taking that to car shows, and when I would go to car shows, I would tell guys, oh, you know, I cut the whole bottom foot of the 57 was rusted, and I made all that from scratch. I didn't have any money. Didn't have any other way, but I could get sheet metal. I had a welder and I had a grinder. So I just started kind of making stuff work. I'm sure by today's standards it would look god-awful, but just from doing a little bit of that and just years of kind of building my own stuff, I sold that 57, bought another one, bought a 50 Chevy, bought a 51 Chevy truck. Just through the years, going to car shows, getting my name out there, people would go, oh, Caseyscustoms, I think he does rust repair. And then a Mustang would come in and we need quarter panels. I do that. And then that just built my career. Whenever I closed the shop to do YouTube full-time 2 years ago, the wait list at my shop was 3 years. I could have hired 4 or 5 people and probably had like a giant 20 or 30 car shop. But whenever Dad was running his body shop, he actually got to that point with his body shop and he talked to people that had bigger shops with a lot of employees. He just said it didn't seem like fun. And when I got to that point, when I was like 25, I realized he was right. I was like, I don't want to manage people. I just want to build stuff. So I always did low overhead, just did the work myself. Worked entirely too much, but I always have, and I love it. Even though I work a million hours, I still am excited. It's middle of the night right now. I want to play with this 66 Thunderbird, just because that's how my brain is. But if you start doing stuff that a lot of other people won't do or aren't doing, you can kind of build a business from it, whether that's rust repair or something else. I remember when I first started the shop full-time, the first year I was open, I had 30 customers, 20 customers. 19 of them were from out of town, out of state. I had guys from New York sending me stuff because the labor rate in other places was so outrageous. They could ship me their car, I could work on it, ship it back, and they would still save thousands of dollars. I remember I did quarter panels, rocker panels, and then rust on front fenders on like a 54 Chevy. I mean, the guy spent like $5,000. I'm like, holy crap, this guy's spending a lot of money. You know, let's do a good job. I did it. Everything looked perfect. He was so excited. He shipped it to me, shipped it back, and I got to talk to him afterward. He loved how it came out. The quote he got from a shop in New York was like 17 grand to do the work. So, shipping it here, shipping it back, he still saved probably $10,000. So, fun Casey's Custom backstory. I hate this fucking tooth. I gotta fix it. When I say F, it whistles. All right, let's weld some stuff. Well, never mind. We got to do some shrinking and stretching first. A little bit more down here. Oh. The final piece of the puzzle. And naturally, it has more shape to it than I thought it did. This is the last piece to the quarter panel puzzle. The only thing is, this back here needs a little more shape and it needs cut, but I can't do that until I do this rear valance. I'm just gonna leave it long for now, but I'm gonna have to cut that at some point whenever I get the other quarter panel done. But I think I said it earlier, I just wanna do all the rust repair on this side and then we'll go do the other side. I don't wanna go quarter panel, and then go fender and all that shit. So I needed to weld something. What the hell? Oh, the front, there we go. Forgot what I was doing already, that's not good. Quarter panel is done. Thank God. Check it out. I'm so happy. Can't tell you how happy I am about this. Oh, it looks so good. Don't have a ton of room back here, but that's as good too. That is good too. Boy, I tell you, talking is just trickier than you guys think sometimes. I don't have a great angle back here, unfortunately, but that all came out very, very good. That's a leaf spring. Oh. This is the part of the video where Richard puts the wah 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 sound. We have great news, we have bad news. The great news is this isn't that bad at all. I mean, yeah, that's easy. That's a bend and a boom and you're done. The bad news is the gas tank is right there. I believe that's the gas tank right there that we're looking at. So, gonna have to take the gas tank out before we do any welding. So that sucks. I got this all cut out. This is my leaf spring mount, and it is bolted to this giant, thick piece of angle iron. So what I think I'll do, and you can tell the condition of the bolts, they're gonna need to be cut out, but take that off, and then it actually goes right here, exactly that piece of angle iron. So that's gonna be pretty damn easy to remake. Oh, I heard that. It's raining. I instantly thought it was gas. I was like, oh shit. So that shouldn't actually be that hard. And then this up here just needs to be a really solid plate. This is where all your strength is. This is a really thick piece right here, and then it ties into the frame rails. Frame rails are really good. Look good on the bottom too. Very, very nice, very happy. This is, I mean, that's not essentially just sheet metal because that needs to be thick, but this is pretty damn easy. Nothing crazy. If frame rails, and now this is a unibody, but if frame rails are still good, and even if they're not, you can fix frame rails, but if the frame rails are pretty solid, everything else is very easily doable. And I've done a lot of frame rails on them too. That's not the end of the world. If the whole frame rail is gone, that's when you just start really piling in a lot of work. But this isn't going to be that bad at all. Let's keep working. Pray we don't get any more gas on us, because I love cars, hate the smell of gas. It's just been around me and on me too much. If I never have to do another Thunderbird gas tank for the rest of my life, it'll still be too soon. Oh, it's gonna spill everywhere because it's stupid. Oh, God, it's so full still. Don't tip, don't tip. Don't tip. Oh, it spilled. What is that? Oh, that's the vent. That is one hell of a cut. Probably didn't need to do it that much. Could have got away with a lot less. But hey, sometimes you just gotta cut some shit. Whoa! Check it out. So the other day, whenever I got hot rolled sheet metal that I didn't want, what I did was I had them do a bunch of 90-degree bends for me, because the sheet metal place that I go to, whoa, accidentally zoomed in, sorry. They have a 20-foot metal brake. I have a 3-foot one. So if I ever want super long 90-degree bends, I have them do it while I'm cutting the metal, or while I'm buying the metal. And then I had them cut up the rest of the sheet. That way I could use it however I wanted. Like I said, this is hot rolled. I don't love it. It's usable for shit like this, but it would have been a pain in the ass to try and use it on the quarter panels. The reason I said all that was to say, these 90-degree sections are working perfect for this because I can box it in. Whereas if I was just trying to put flat sheet in there, not only would I not have strength, I would have to put a 90 on it anyway to kind of tie it into the frame rails that are still solid. So I got started. I'm just going to go all around the edges with 90 degree, kind of like I got, and then super strong. I haven't even put the centerpiece in yet. I haven't even welded it yet. I just got some self-tappers in there to hold it before I weld it. And already, this floor is stronger than it was. So, very, very excited. My ass is dragging, though. This stuff does suck to work with. You got to grind the mill scale off. I'll be honest with you, I did the Casey thing and got way too cute with this. Ended up cutting the whole thing out, basically. Let's just make an inner fender from scratch. Why wouldn't you? It's only time. Battery. Rust is fixed. And we have a badass battery box in there. It's not going anywhere. Low profile. I actually sunk it down about an inch from where it was, just in case we want to run a taller battery. We don't need to. Right. Finally got some etching primer. We are going to lay this on super thick. One etching primer on everything that's bare metal. That way you can do body work over the top of it. Obviously, everything that has been grinded down, you want to do. We will put another sealer on top of it. I want to make sure you get that in there really good. So we're just going to come in here and basically paint everything green. This can, they don't usually have where I go. And it goes on a lot thicker than the other stuff I use. And I'll be honest with you, I like it because the other shit is really thin, like real runny. This is Duraglass, fiberglass filler, fiberglass reinforced filler. It has a bunch of different names. What it is, it's body filler. That's essentially fiberglass and resin, and the fiberglass is just chopped up so fine that you can't see it. It's not like strands of fiberglass, but if you rub it in between your fingers, you can feel it. It's got a little bit of, a little bit of grit to it, a little bit of strength. Now, the only problem with this stuff is it's super thick, even when it comes straight out of the jar. And you can use it this way, it's fine. It doesn't spread the smoothest. It's never going to spread as nice as a body filler will, but what you can do if you have some fiberglass resin is add a little bit more to it. This can might, nope, oh, I thought the can was going to be hard and it wasn't going to come out, but check this out. Add a little more resin to it and it'll get a little more runny. Now, you don't want it super runny, obviously, but it's nice if it's a little bit more manageable. Little spot right there. There we go, and that's all we need because we have a perfect body that has been metal finished and it doesn't need any body filler at all. This is only going to take me about 10 minutes to get it sanded, and then we should be ready for primer. And then the real world is put it all over friggin' everything. All right, let's keep going. There we go. Yeah. This headlight bezel is hammered. Hit there, dent there, dent there. I don't know if I can knock the dents back. And then I think there's a giant crack here that they put body putty in. So I might get on eBay. Look at the dent right there. I don't know if you can see it, but I might get on eBay and see if I can find a used one. If it's anything like the rest of the parts on this stupid car, they're going to be impossible to find or crazy expensive. But I don't know if you can hammer out a dent in pot metal. I think it'll just break. We'll make it work if we have to, obviously. But if I can find another one, I would probably take it. This is not looking too bad so far. Really lay it in there thick. Hit the door, go slow. I'm gonna run you right into a wall. Okay. Go straight. No. Go straight. I got the wall. All right, keep going, keep going. Okay, we're going through. Going through. Your arms feel solid, bruh. All right, hold on. Hold on. You sit right there.
What do you got?
Wait 1 second. Hold on. It's Father's Day, so I wanted to get you a present. All right. Hold on. Wait.
What are you doing?
Just wait. All right. Take your blindfold off.
Ooh, what are you doing?
You like the 68 Cutlass?
Well, yeah.
Well, since it's Father's Day, I decided to give you a block sander. Get to work, you lazy piece of shit. That's my Cutlass. You're not getting it. We got work to do. You haven't been here forever. What is it? Oh, oh.
Oh, look, it's a shirt.
Wow, that was not a bandana. That was a beautiful Casey's Custom.
Do I
Oh,
gotta get to work
wow.
on
You
that
got to
too?
go. Yeah, hey, yeah. Let me take a look at that. Ooh, wow. Very nice quality. Very good looking shirt. Caseyscustoms.com. Says the camera's on. Camera's not on. Camera's not on. He somehow took 12 photos. I don't even know how you do that. He tried to do a time lapse where it just runs while you work. He did the timed picture where it takes like a 30-second break and then takes a picture. It's for whenever you're taking pictures with your family. You set the camera up and then you all run behind the camera and you take pictures. Somehow he set that up. Anyways, I should have known that anyway. That's my fault. Told the old man the video wasn't going to get done if he came and helped me. He said, who cares? Get it done later. And I said, well, I have an ad on this one. It's contractually obligated. I don't have an ad on this video. That's on Friday. Check it out. Thanks again for helping. That ad is real important. Can't miss those. No comment?
Oh, I was too busy spreading bottom.
Oh, well, hey, do what you got to do. All right, I'm going to go sand. Is it past your bedtime?
No.
Oh, okay, my bad. The sun was still up, so I wasn't sure. We got that primer mixed thick.
Give me a rag. We're gonna back pressure this thing.
Okay. Now it's coming out better. Baby, hit the jackpot. Had one left. Beautiful. I just wanted to do kind of like a shiny coat. This is just black, but I've already undercoated everything, but it's not very even. I want it to look a little darker. You gotta come in with the turbo can, baby. That's where we start having issues. I've been blocking this a little bit, not crazy, but I know that's where we're gonna have to actually still do body work, get some filler in there, sand it down, all that good shit. I think my doors are good. I think my hood is pretty good. I think the tops, my fenders are pretty good, but I don't know. We're gonna find out with the 320 because it'll let me know what's good and what's not and get everything smooth while we're at it. Let's go. Okay, we are 6 hours in. I got the top of everything sanded down. I have two little spots on the entire top body line. One is right here. I like to give them little spots so I can remember them because it's easy to forget. What you don't want to do, big old dent here at a hammer out. What you don't want to do is as you're sanding, you see a spot, you go mix up Bondo, you put it in. You keep going because you'll mix up way too much. That's going to take almost none. That one's going to take even less. When they're little ones like that, I just like to kind of hit a spot and then I'll know I got to get to them whenever I do the bigger ones. I am going to keep sanding my primer off on my straighter panels, and then we are going to start blocking our non-straight panels. I kind of hit this one a little bit. Air compressor just kicked on, of course, but I don't care. We gotta get some shit done. Ha! Okay, I'm glad that we took this off, not only to paint, but we got surface rust up here because I had this whole thing in bare metal when I made the quarter panel. So we need to get that prepped and primed and sanded and all that good stuff. And then what I need to do here, since I sanded everything flush to this, I need to make sure whenever I clean up the rest of this bodywork, I don't sand too much because it'll have a lip on it. There's adjustment in this a little bit, but you don't want to get crazy. And we also need to prep the quarter panel lip now too. Sweet, let's keep going. Whoa. So we definitely made a good decision putting this valance on, I still don't know how to say it. You have to wedge it in there, in between these little sleeves, and then bend it so that all three pieces line up, and then I had to hammer that to get it in more. Would have been a nightmare if it was painted. And the compressor kicked on, of course. So maybe we go very little blue, like you're saying, just a cunt here.
Yeah, just a little.
All right, let's go.
We'll just add a little of this.
Oh shit. Usually it's me that does this dumb shit at the last minute.
See, there you go.
Oh, wow. Just that kind of. Give her a little. I mean, come on now.
You want a little more now?
If you're going to do it, do it. Don't be scared now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. Okay.
That ought to be enough.
Oh. I forgot whenever you're mixing with white, oh, I like that.
That is cool.
Wow, that's actually, yeah. That's almost exactly what it was. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We're close.
Holy shit.
Look at
Okay, perfect. First coat is looking good. The tractor paint we added to the usual tractor paint stinks. I mean, it reeks. Oh, okay. So you take the tape and then just hit it. We had dust come up and we tried to cover the dust, got a little run, but you can kind of, oh wow. It works better if you really stick it on there. You got to catch it while it's super wet though. Can't tell you how good this looks. Ran out of paint though for the roof. That's okay, I have regular white paint. I was not thinking this was gonna take this much time, but here we are. Definitely need to put the headlight buckets on. Air compressor kicked on, of course, naturally. It's my fault that time because I left this plug in, and this has a leaky friggin' end on it. Get these damn fender skirts on. I'm a little nervous because the only time I've taken them off was after I welded them. They have not put them on while painted. So let's find out how we do that together.
Clear it. We're gonna have bugs.
What?
We're gonna have bugs.
Oh, if we clear it tonight?
Remember when we did the 10 o'clock
Yeah, yeah.
in the morning, which was night?
In the morning, there's no bugs? Hey, if we got any bugologists in the channel right now, let's tell me what the science is behind that. Okay, let's answer shit. Let's do some...
Clear over all the bugs.
Yeah, well, just add bugs to the add bugs to the shit,
Let's do this part first.
and we'll see where we get.
Then we'll clear the whole thing.
Okay, let's go. The old man works fast. Already laying shit out. Didn't have the camera ready. Hold on, I'm going. Check it out. We got the lace on the sides. I can't remember what this one was called. Dio de los Muertos or something. What's the Day of the Dead in Mexico? That's what that was titled. And I think it was $4. Super cheap. Look at that one's actually a tablecloth. And then look at the pretty blue. Dad really wants to do black. We're having conversations. Look at that blue. How do you not love that blue? Black would look good too, though. It'd be all right. We'll figure something out. Check it out. Look at how good that thing looks. Oh, we're not done with the roof yet. We're gonna darken this up a little bit. What? And that looks like a hot dog. What the fuck? Yeah, it looks like a hot dog. I've had several people tell me that. My family members told me that too, and I was like, you know what, that's right. We were gonna add some more to it anyway. Now we're definitely gonna add some more to it, and probably some more colors. And we also want to do a blue pearl across all of the white. It's not enough to change the color. It's not a candy, it's just a really heavy pearl, almost a metal flake. So when the sun hits it, it'll have like a blue haze to it.
really taped the lace too good. I didn't want it to move on me. Oh, that's perfect! Oh, I love it! Oh, yes! So this was a giant mistake, but the roof looks good. It's doing the roof. Roof looks amazing right now. We'll see how it is tomorrow when it dries. I got overspray all over the hood, and I wasn't trying to go that dark with the pearl on the hood, and I was like, you know what, maybe I can save it. Started doing it, and I was like, hey, that's okay, you know. I obviously need more coats because it's streaky. Don't have enough pearl. So I went, fuck. Kept going on the roof. I have overspray over here. I have no idea why I didn't tape it off. My thought process was I'm going to put pearl on the white anyway, so who cares if it's a little bit of overspray? Well, the problem is when you mix your pearl that dark, it's essentially blue paint. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun fuck up that I have to fix tomorrow. Oh, it is a creamy color. Ooh, I kind of like that. Not that creamy. A little creamy. Ooh. Oh, I like that way more. It's got a little pearl in it. Yep. Got a little bit in it. Ooh, shit, that looks good. I was gonna put it on time lapse, but he's painting so fast, I think I'm just gonna let it run. Screw it, let's go. I'll put a mic on him, that way when he's yelling at me, you can hear it. All right, I'm gonna go give him the mic. Make sure it's on. Is it on? Good untaped. I love the roof with the cream. Perfect. Got a little bit of work to do on the roof still. Kind of want to sand it, buff it a little bit. Might put too much pearl in a couple spots. We can sand it out, but I love it with the blue. Ooh, it looks good. I am tired of body work and paint. I want to cut some shit. I want to weld some shit. We got them brand new from Eckler's, and they were cheap. They're like 150 bucks. Booyah. Fits perfect. Oh, there's nothing worse than drilling holes upside down. It's the worst. All right, trim is on. So happy with it. Check it out. Dang. That's a cool friggin' car. Damn, I like that a lot. Wow. Just got it all cleaned up. Build is finished. Looks perfect. It's not mine anymore. So let's do a burnout, see if we can't break something. Thank you very much for watching. I am still in Pennsylvania because I filmed this 30 seconds ago. Please like, share, comment, all the good shit they tell you at the end of videos. Check out some more of my other videos. Go to Caseyscustoms.com for the coolest merch. That would have been great if he had a hoodie on that I just gave him 2 seconds ago. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. It's right there. Go check that out if you want to buy them for yourself. Thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button. Peace. Love you. Have a good night.